Good afternoon. My name is Katsunari Misugi from Nikken Sekkei. Today we are presenting about topic of the regenerative tree. Greenhouse gas-induced global warming. At the same time, work styles are diversifying. What is needed today is not the traditional office, one that is high performance, uniform, and efficient. Instead, people seek offices where they can choose their environment according to how they work, where they can feel the comfort of natural light and wind, and where communication is naturally encouraged. And most importantly, there is a pressing need for office that truly keep carbon emissions under control. As such, the functions and values required workplaces are changing significantly. We have re-examined the conventional rule of the office, identified essential functions, and explored prototypes, harmonized spaces, making them responsive to changing values with decarbonization. Diversification and decarbonization are the vision for the regenerative tree. By incorporating a variety of innovative measures, we can achieve up to 40% reduction in whole life carbon emissions. The timber-clad perimeter provides bright, open, and comfortable workplace environment. This is a central business district in Tokyo. There are several ways to reduce embodied carbon. We must shift our values from maximization to optimization and build clever for the future. This pie chart shows the whole life carbon of typical Japanese skyscraper. Reducing embodied carbon is extremely important. Past offices were shallow with high ceilings. Offices became deeper to prioritize space efficiency. Energy consumption increased, and carbon-free office led to the use of large amount of steel. This is a typical office in Japan. Is a column-free mega plate truly necessary? There are no columns inside the office space, with long spans of over 20 meters. By avoiding long spans and installing interior columns, in the prototype, beams can be made smaller. Interior columns naturally divide the space, while the perimeter can be designed with open areas or stairs to create bright open space that encourage communication. The bracing that supports the horizontal walls is typically concentrated in the central core. But by relocating bracing to the interior columns, horizontal forces can be resisted more efficiently, and longer bracing can be assembled, minimizing the impact of bracing within each floor's office spaces. Columns and seismic reinforcement members can be more ideally positioned, optimizing the building's framework. The main frame supporting the buildings is scaled down, allowing it to be contained within the lead frame. The outer frame, which bears less structural load, can be designed using wood. And this depth is suitable for residential or hotel use, making future conversions easier to implement. Additionally, all concrete slabs are replaced with wood. This reduces the building's weight by 2/3 and dramatically reduces the overall use of steel, and significantly reducing CO2 emissions during construction. The bright open space by the windows. sorry. Facilitates access between floors and promotes communication, while the interior creates an environment conducive to focused work. The gradient of work style and environment provides workers with an office where they can choose their environment. This is an image of perimeter area. It's bright, open, and presents space surrounded by wood. By utilizing the space with higher thermal loads as public communication area, we can allow a wider comfort range for brightness and temperature, humidity. Based on the activities taking place, we can reduce the building's overall energy consumption. Next, bioengineering. Inspired by nature, we sought to incorporate the rational method of animals and plants into the building's design and mechanical systems. We reconsider air conditioning systems as the building's temperature regulation functions, and by applying the rational method of human body, we minimize energy consumption for air conditioning. Next, phytotaxis. Just as the arrangement of plant leaves have evolved for photosynthesis, the suites are incorporated into the building's exterior walls to capture natural light and wind from all directions. Underline. It is said that underline never congest. They act as a team to keep things moving. Inspired by this, we devised the skyscraper's elevator system. With changes in work styles, office attendance rates are declining. Usually, many elevators are needed to ensure sufficient transportation capacity at peak hours. In the prototype, the transportation system undergoes fundamental revision, combining shuttle elevators and escalators. Combining shuttle elevators and escalators. And eliminate all elevators that stop at every floor. Shuttle elevators suitable for long-distance transportation serves every 4 floors. Escalators suitable for mass transportation connect upper and lower floor in between, ensuring transportation capacity while greatly reducing power consumption. It doesn't work. Okay. The shuttle elevator lobby, it doesn't work.
We're having problems
Okay.
with the...
Okay. The shuttle elevator lobby is an open, airy space facing the terrace, where office support functions such as cafes and meeting rooms can be offered. It doesn't work.
It's not working.
Okay. Japanese houses have a space called an engawa. This intermediate area between interior and exterior serves to control natural elements. Natural light and breeze are actively incorporated from the terrace. Sorry. Natural light, breeze, and actively incorporated from the terrace, creating comfortable and energy-efficient shared space like a traditional engawa. Sorry. Okay. This diagram shows the overall cross-section. The central void created by revising the elevator system. Okay. And promotes natural ventilation through the chimney effect. Within the void, major piping and ductwork are arranged to facilitate maintenance during building operation and optimize renewal timing. Additionally, the void can be utilized as a construction access route in the case of future usage changes or renovation work, helping to reduce CO2 emissions during operation. The shuttle elevator lobbies are present spaces facing the terrace, channeling wind and light deep into the building. Optimization of structure and adoption of green materials can reduce CO2 emissions during new construction by about 10%. Using the central void for maintenance, refurbishment can reduce carbon emission by about 10% during building operation. Through the various innovations, operational carbon emissions can reduce by up to about 20%. By incorporating various technologies, it's possible to reduce a building's lifetime carbon emissions by up to 40%. In Japan, there is a unique sensibility that sees true richness in space of simplicity. Beauty is created by using only the essential materials. In the same way, this study aimed to re-examine the various practices from the different perspectives, rationalize and optimize them, eliminate all waste, and create a simple and enriching space that truly meets the needs of the future. This concept can apply to buildings of all use, not just office buildings. Building must be flexible to respond to social and functional change and maintain value over a century. Going forward, we believe ideas discussed today can guide innovation and inform clients to move forward into a diverse, flexible, and sustainable built environment. Thank you for your time and attention.